AgBiTech has expanded quite rapidly in the last 5 years or so. The challenges we faced were really not understanding how we needed to do our accounts. When you've got outside people looking in at your books, they need to be to a very high standard. And one of the key forks in the road for us was, do we focus on the Australian market or internationally? The Australian market is easy, if you like, because we know it so well, and there's a lot more risk involved going internationally. And BDO Australia really helped us to understand how much, how we could invest in those markets. Right at the start of our engagement with BDO Australia, they recommended a strategic planning process to get us to reset the business and think about it in the bigger picture. That strategic planning was vital in setting the stage for our growth. Every step of the way, we've referred back to that strategic plan and used it just to remind ourselves what we're trying to achieve. Because sometimes in the hurly-burly of business, you can forget, but having that to sort of center the board has been really critical. Being a very R&D intensive company, the R&D tax incentive is very attractive, but also extremely complicated to get right. And to this day, BDO provide that service for us every year to make sure that we receive that grant from the government, that incentive to enable us to continue to expand the business. One of the key areas where Dylan was central was in understanding how to record our cost of goods sold. Being what is a very complicated manufacturing process, it can be quite difficult to allocate that correctly. And we went through quite a process, mostly of me saying, do we really have to do it that way, with Dylan saying, this is the right way to do it, and making sure that we did follow the way it needed to be done so that people, again, looking outside could understand our cost of goods sold, which is really critical to understanding our profitability. They know us better than we know us sometimes, and that's really critical.